Hello! I'm alive, I think. Barely. My headphones are, like, weirdly echoey. That's weird, but I guess it's nothing to worry about. Flip a switch, maybe? Nah, fuck it, whatever. Not that big a deal. Hello! I am alive! I was in a anger/angst coma over Buffercoon ruining the finale of this. And then, for those who aren't in the Discord, discovering that, that because I live out in the boonies, there is literally no other decent option for internet service providers. Like, I was fully prepared to switch over this, consider it the final straw. Hey, the best. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just fucking talking right now. But yeah, long story short, cannot change internet service provider. I mean, I could, but it would literally be just as bad. Like, I don't know, maybe it would be more consistent. AMDI Phoenix. But, just the fact is, there are only 2 other internet service providers who could even get us to my location, and neither of them offer an upload speed higher than 10. I have 20 right now, and which is fine when it's actually working. But, that's hit or miss. So yeah, long story short, just, like I said, angst/anger coma. Also waiting for them to send people out here from my current company. I can hear you, Java. Barely. I don't know. The voices are getting faint. It's been so long. What's it like out there in the world? Oh god, the camera's backwards because I went here from the from the main menu. Get me out of here. Oh, this is awful. I have no idea what I'm doing. Mainly, I think I'm gonna... First things first, I honestly think I'm gonna, like, partially redo the ending. I know that sounds pointless, but again, I have no idea what I'm doing. This probably won't even end up on YouTube. But like I said, I feel compelled to ease back into stuff after taking a couple of days off, being in my coma. It's diseased, exactly, Sandy. I saw that, Phoenix. Yeah, I was just peeking through the Discord when I saw that you just beat it. Nicely done. All right. I did a little bit of stuff on this file, which is the file that I'm gonna have to go back to if people still want to see me solo Goro, which I'm open to. But like I said, I'm literally just doing this to exposit / get back into the groove of things / explain what's been going on. You started playing Stardew Valley? Nice. I don't know anything about it. I think, where is this? I think this is the best one to do it from, yeah. It's right before the end. Yeah, mostly because, again, so when you're in an angst coma, like, there's not a lot to do other than think about, like, stupid shit. Like Aliens and Kamen Rider and the Persona 5 ending. And I decided that, like, I really just wanted to talk more about it. / do proper final thoughts without Buffercoon making me eat shit. Like, I tried to talk about it a little bit with you, but, like, I tried to do some final thoughts. I stuck around in chat while I waited for the stream to catch up to where I actually was finished. And, talk with people a little bit, but, like, I don't know. Talking about this stuff makes me feel better. I'm just gonna fast forward through his ordeal. Trifecta of topics fucking, right? We're gonna solo Goro? Yes, we are. But yeah, like I said, literally have no idea what I'm doing. This probably is not gonna be up on YouTube. Ivy did mention something about Promare, Sandy. I did not want to commit to anything because of the internet issues. So that's currently in limbo. I do think we still want to do it at some point, but, We're talking to Stone Cloud Man again, because I don't know what I'm doing, Java.
Let's do this. I'll be waiting in the palace.
For those who actually read the Discord announcement, like I said, I'm just gonna attempt to... I don't know what I'm doing, like I said. I'm just fucking around. One, want to talk about this game more, and two, It would have felt weird to just jump right back into Ace Attorney with like no explanation as to what's been going on, or start Final Fantasy VII-R, which is something I'm still considering. Honestly, if Buffer-kun behaves himself, I might get started on that tonight even. I'm just gonna let this one play out so people who didn't witness how gay this fucking scene is get a chance to.
Carve my own path for myself.
Not that anyone who cares has it. It's been, what, 3 days? Ace Attorney never... no, Ace Attorney probably tomorrow. You'll fucking die.
So, what? That's the path I chose.
That you got cucked to death? No. Ace Attorney probably tomorrow, actually. I thought about doing it tonight.
Are you really so spineless?
Supposed to dancing games on Monday? I don't know.
Trivial threat on my life.
I don't know the best, maybe. Like I said, that's why I'm just messing around with this. Small potatoes.
It is. Do you think I'd be happy with this? Being shown mercy now, of all times. I don't want to be pitied. This isn't something I'm debating with you.
Voice acting.
Your indecisiveness on the matter is essentially a betrayal of my wishes. I want to hear you say it aloud. What do you intend to do?
Royale Monster Hunter? Oh no, totally the best. Yeah, no. I'm just saying by that logic though, like Sunday doesn't need to be anything special. That's all I meant. It's not that I'm opposed to doing the dancing games. I do still want to do this at some point. It's just like I don't know about like the whole reason Sunday was gonna be Monster Hunter is just because I needed some excuse to be able to do Monster Hunter. But like if I'm not gonna keep playing it, then Sunday doesn't need to be its own thing. I'm alive? Shocker, I know.
I will never accept this form of reality.
That's like I said in the trailers. Yeah, Jav, actually I caught that. Like I said, I've been thinking about this game a lot. While I lie awake in bed. And I realized at some point, like, oh, this is the line of dialogue that was in the trailer. They played it over his, They didn't actually show this scene at all. They played this line, though, in, They played it over the interrogation room scene, where he shoots you in the fucking face. To, you know, bait you into thinking that, oh, maybe he'll actually make the, have his change of heart.
This
non-literal one.
I feel so alive. I'll sow chaos as far as the eye can see.
Oh, you edgy edge.
Right.
Only reason why you still think about this game is because you gotta write that coffee case back. I saw that, Java. You're actually working on that. Kudos to you, actually putting so much thought into it.
I say.
And my thoughts on the ending changed. That's why I'm doing. That's the only reason I'm doing this, MD. Like I kind of want to finish it up while people are actually watching at the same time, and just be able to have a real discussion on it rather than seeing people make a couple comments about it long after the fact. I think I got rid of this against my better judgment. This is an idea. Oh, I could also do that, actually. Yeah, shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, if Buffer-kun keeps fucking off, then yeah, I could absolutely start that too.
All right.
But yeah, no, like I said, I'm just doing this just for the sake of having a conversation about it. It's like, again, I like talking about this stuff. It kind of helps me sort out my own feelings sometimes. And right now, like I said, just as I've been in my angst coma, I'm like, I don't know how to feel about any of this this ending. Hope I get a cherry as one of my first two. Oh my god. Haru, no! Why did they make her forehead even bigger? Oh god. Let's see, do I have everything I need? I mean, I've got what did I call him? What did I fucking call this guy? Jeff. Jeff. As long as I have Jeff, it's like, what does it fucking matter? Jeff, yeah. Something like that. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna be Power Rangers this time, and I don't care about hearing I believe.
I can feel it.
Sure, Jeff. It's like, I've got Jeff. He's the win button. We're fine. I guess I should also, maybe attempt to get that other dialogue. That could be something, at least remotely interesting about doing this again. Am I having anime amnesia? I've been in a coma. I don't remember things so good. I did call him Jeff Excellent. The whole team gets fucked up, so Joker and Crow and the student called Yoshizawa have to clear the floor by themselves. Ruh-roh. Do they split up? I bet they split up.
Joker. Yes.
But yeah, no. Like I said, assuming there's no huge interest in watching me start a New Game Plus, because I don't know, I want to do the twins bonus boss, but like, I don't know how much interest there is in that. Like, especially on Merciless, you need a very specific build to deal with them. It's going to take a long time to set up. There's going to be a million other people doing the same thing. Oh, Ren and Samira act all lovey-dovey, so Crow has complicated feelings. Oh no. If only Lavenza would give you some kind of worldly arcana. Would have been nice.
Thank you for coming.
Would have been better than just kind of handing it to us later on.
I have your answer.
I did the bad ending, dog.
Indeed. No more hesitation. Let's begin.
Whatever I feel like doing, you're down for it, MD? Cool.
If you win, my heart will be changed.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know.
However,
Final Fantasy VII Remake, that's definitely going to be like the next main thing I do.
True reality.
Like the thing I'm playing most days of the week.
All of existence with my own cognition. I'm not holding back anymore.
But like I said, I wanted to I wanted to actually discuss this fucking ending with people.
I too have no intention of changing my plans for reality. No matter what happens to me in the end.
And then obviously I want to get Ace Attorney started back up. Like I said, I will probably try and do Ace Attorney tomorrow. That finally finish up that clown ass case. You didn't actually use Izanagi against Maruki? Cool, Phoenix, yeah. I don't think I did much either. I think I may have used him to tank a hit at one point when I thought that third phase was a real phase.
Persona.
Please tell me Goro cuts Sumire. They get ambushed. Ren gets angry, so Crow pushes Sumire to deal with it while he gets Ren in a safe room. something sexy times. Oh my god.
No way. So Maruki really does have a persona.
Muffled Sawarudo in the distance, yeah. Yeah, according to bitchy YouTube comments, I laugh too much, so I won't laugh at this man again, even though he is still very funny. If I think the current case is clownish, I'm in for a real trip the next— Oh, MD, don't tell me that! It's taken me this long to get back to it, don't tell me it gets worse! Ren and Goro definitely have violent sex— Oh, like, totally! Goro using Loki to turn Joker psychotic? I mean, that's clearly his jam. He basically flat out admits that that is his jam. Nasty crime boy, indeed. We can meme on the last one to make it better, okay. Yeah. I still can't get over the fact that this phase is the hardest one. Araki was originally going to have the world have every Arcana stand power. Jotaro would realize he's using Star Platinum, and that's how he realized he can stop time. His cats from being too OP? I can't blame them. That's pretty redonkulous.
Okay. Let's go.
But yeah, no, like Feral Goro is canon. Like that's just a fact.
You're mine. Persona. Kill them, Howard.
Hey, right.
Let's dance!
Also, I used the wrong move.
This is my soul!
Tentacle Monster Demon or Perfect Giant Human? Who would win? Tentacle Monster Demon, apparently. What do I think the black comes out psychotic will taste like? Something gross. Probably maple syrup. It could be, especially when you realize that I was actually gonna say black licorice the best. Black licorice is pretty gross. Hi, Kiwi. Mint-berry crunch.
We know their weak points now. Pass the baton. Okay, Howard, on to the next.
It's the good song, yee boy. Oh man, Kiwi brought kiwis. Delicious.
Allow me. Thanks, Persona. Let's finish this.
I'll break them.
Persona.
Harroward.
Victory is ours.
He sounds like me stumbling over my words.
Support's on the way.
I'll break them. That's Goro. That's usual. That means it's fine.
Persona.
That means everything's fine.
Roll. Go down.
It means everything hurts and he loves it. Is he okay? Oh, not even remotely, but that's good.
If you pass the
He likes it
baton,
that way.
you can hit the foe's weaknesses.
Do it.
Not done yet. Turn to my Persona. Show your might, Diego.
Ripping his throat. Oh, Kiwi, you ain't heard nothing. I would show off that man's showtime for you right now if I thought it would happen during a boss fight, but I don't think it can, unfortunately.
Impossible.
Persona.
He's Unpleasant Boy? Yeah.
Manifest.
I love Unpleasant Boy. I have a fucking fan art folder dedicated to Unpleasant Boy now. I've lost control of my life.
Not bad.
Save him.
We've only just begun.
Foot? Why foot?
So let's move on.
Huh? He's
Did I say foot fan art?
Be careful.
Why would I say foot fan art? What? Oh man.
Persona.
That's what you heard? Oh, that's right, he starts cheating.
Let's go.
Okay, that's what multiple people heard. Apparently I said foot fan art. Okay. I've really lost control of my life.
All right.
I'll return the favor.
No time to stay.
Good thinking.
I'm trying to think of what I was trying to say.
Persona.
What was what was the actual statement supposed to be? Like, what turned into foot? Feral?
Feel my power.
Are you laughing or crying? Both! Oh, god damn it. Food? Maybe.
I'll break them.
Again, I don't know how that works either, though. Like, I literally don't know what I was trying to say. Full? Maybe full. A folder of fan art? Oh god, I don't know why it came out that way. Again, we'll blame it on the coma. I would admit it. I pride myself on being transparent. If I did have a folder full of foot fan art, I would admit it. I do not. Admitting to that would be less embarrassing to admitting that I have a folder full of Goro fan art now.
Don't worry.
Oh shit, I think I skipped over Morgana's dialogue. Goro feet pics? Does that exist? I haven't found any of those yet, actually. Again, I will admit, I have been on the hunt for good fan art. Since I finished it. I have yet to see any feet pics. Is the Goro folder next to the Hubert folder? Believe it or not, again, I am being real. I don't have a Hubert folder. Believe it or not, I genuinely don't. Why is the song so good? Throw away your mask, yo. Does foot fetish art exist for popular game?
Let's go.
I didn't ask if it exists. I know it probably does. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. But that's because again, very specific. I don't want no Pleasant Boy fan art. Feral Boy only. I made my husband cry. Look, it's not my fault. He's not that popular, apparently.
One enemy on the floor.
I don't come across much Hubert fan art. Oh no.
I'll break them.
Let's dance! Victory is ours!
If this were an actual episode, it would have to be in the title somewhere. Oh, absolutely.
Fine.
Wonderful 101 backers getting the game in 5 days? Really?
Too strong?
I haven't heard anything about a concrete release date yet.
Akechi-kun.
I got an email from them a while back, but I think it was just about the fact that, hey, expect delays, but it didn't give me, like, an actual estimated delivery day or shipping date or anything.
Done.
Ooh.
Enough of this high and mighty bullshit. You're pissing me off.
Okay, good. Yeah, we are getting some of the... I skipped over Morgana's on accident, because I didn't realize what was happening. Kugon Tokushatsu? Yeah, I did. Have you yet to get any ads from me, Kiwi? Well, I have to actually, like, Kiwi, I don't get ads automatically. That's only for partners. If any ads play, it's either because you first loaded up the video or because I played one during a pee break. Like, otherwise you won't see any. That's normal. What was that on his... Road. Oh, his voice acting, yeah. Nah, he's fine, Kiwi. Robbie Damon's just good. He's very good at his job. Did I get every persona down to Meme Toast? I believe so. Or wait, no. There are definitely some that only appear in regular palaces, I think. What is a common one that can cause rage? It's a much earlier demon. Like, I don't recall encountering it a lot, like, super late in the game, except unless you have to backtrack for stamps like I did. But I think it's Yaxini. Hi, Secretive Girl. Nothing whatsoever. I'm redoing the boss fight just for the sake of, watching the ending again and talking about it with people, hopefully in real time this time. Buffer-kun be gone. And then, I don't know. I'm just kind of easing back into my schedule since I took so many days off. I was in a coma. Yaxini. It's like Yaksini. Something like that.
Crow's got some moves.
So, you're not missing anything of value.
Crow's down. We need backup here.
It's fine.
Hope it stays okay. With Maynard's failure to a little shit and die. It's not, like, I just have a very shitty company. Unfortunately, it's the only company. You ever seen that one episode of South Park? Where the kids block their, the kids try and block their parents from watching, certain, channels. The kids force the cable company to start limiting channels.
I appreciate it.
Or, like, make them pay obscene amounts of extra money to watch the channels they want. The parents go to the company to complain, and they, like, threaten to switch, and the cable guys are just like, oh, wait, that's right, we're the only cable company! Just, like, mocking them, literally getting off on the fact that they have this power over them because they have no other option right in front of them, and being so transparent about it. That's me, but with internet.
I'll handle this.
I did have someone come out today and allegedly fix stuff again, but they've also allegedly fixed stuff like 5 other times at this point. So I don't know. The final boss wouldn't inflict ailments on me. No wonder I like South Park so much. My life is South Park, basically. Ooh.
That pain you're suffering, it must be impossible to move on. I want to save you from that awful life.
I cannot get over the thong.
I am myself. I'll never forget that again.
Like, I thought the worst part of his outfit was the, I thought the worst part of his outfit was the tiny shoes. But no, he has totally also got... It blends in with his clothes, so it took me forever to notice it. But no, he has totally got a metal thong also.
I'll do my best.
I'll break them. Kill them, Harroward!
Harroward!
Come on!
This is our chance. Pass the baton.
My power!
Malarkey. Malarkey Maruki. Because that's all he speaks? I mean, pretty much, yeah. He's going on like this.
Okay. Persona! Roll! Go down!
It's not a thong underwear then, whatever you want to call it. It's weird. Whatever you want to call it. It's weird and it makes him look silly. Like the rest of his outfit. Man panties? Oh, okay. His man panties, my mistake. Oh god! Did not mean to do that.
Where none shall suffer. To realize it, I will use all of our power.
Oh, his super.
What are they doing?
Oh, we never got to see him do this last time. Should I let him do it?
Be careful. I'm sensing a ridiculous amount of energy from his persona. Joker, you all have to guard this.
Takamaki-san, didn't you always want to protect your friend? Don't abandon such a pure dream when it's right in front
He
of
does
you.
hold an infinite amount of bullshit in them. Yep, magic panties.
We're both going to keep living our lives on our own strength.
Is this the new boss? Yes, this is the new final boss.
Persona.
I miss Trucy a lot. Not gonna lie. Again, this is why.
You're mine.
This is why we have to make it through what's it called?
Come. Ravage them.
Through investigation, so we can get back to the mainline games and see Trucy again. Trucy did not die from anthrax.
That's not it.
Shut your pie hole.
Persona! Hey!
And you might have to die for the team. Just for the sake of making sure Joker's back up to full health. Alright, what you got, sir? That's a laser.
Want Panther's help?
That's a strong laser. Alright. There's his ultimate. We saw it this time. Yay. You actually like his outfit, really, Phoenix?
Shape. Watch out!
Again, like, I get it. There's some symbolism there, I'm sure. He looks like Zawarudo.
Beat this.
It's neat, but like, I don't know.
Almost won. Pass the baton and
I don't, you know what? I guess this is still less silly than that time he was literally Aizen.
Panther's in bad shape. Watch out! I don't know what's the point. It's trial and error time. Can you take it from here? Closing in.
You can tell his outfit, you hate everything else about him. Ooh. Just got back from Theo. He did the demo and passed the prologue. What game's he doing? Is he doing V3?
Dance, Persona.
What's Theo up to?
This is my soul.
So this is fear.
Forgive me, Janae. I've been in an angst coma. V3, cool. I'd be curious to know what his thoughts on some of the shenanigans in that game are. Scrubs is trending on Twitter. The actor for Ted died. Oh, dude. Damn, that sucks.
Persona.
This song, yeah, Java's not a fan of Throw Away Your Mask.
Go down.
Which is it's fine. I understand his complaints. It definitely is a little slow. It's not quite as energetic as some other themes, but
Go ahead.
All right, I'll try.
like I said, just knowing mostly because of the lyric version. Like this version, I can definitely understand.
Go, Agnes!
But like the lyric version, especially, just knowing what the song represents and how it relates to Maruki, it insists upon itself. Oof.
Nice timing.
He thought Tenko was fine until she made the face. Oh god. Oh, yeah. That's the point of contention.
Empty the mind.
Fear my power.
Goro is shook.
Let's finish this.
Tenko's face has big lemon energy.
Pro's got some moves.
Wasn't a fan of a lot of the people's of V3. Tenko is fine. Her faces aside. Her faces are moderately horrifying.
Don't fail.
Kiwi is reverse Tenko.
Can't fail.
Because Tenko loves all the girls in V3.
Everyone has the right to wish for a happy
Oh, I thought you were done with this part.
You don't need to keep holding back your desires.
To be fair, most of the females in V3 are degenerates.
Happy family with my own power.
Sona, you're mine.
If you pass the baton, you can hit the foe's weaknesses. My turn
Have I
now.
checked the new game plus? Not yet, Janene. Like I said,
Enchant us, Ella.
depending on what people are interested in, I do want to do the new game plus. I definitely will be playing through it on my own time. But I don't know how much interest anyone has in actually watching me play through any of it.
Persona. Prepare yourself.
Not bad.
Oh, we did it, apparently.
That's a thought.
Most of these counter arguments I'll do it myself, essentially.
Persona can't act anymore. Now's your shot, Joker.
Hi, Spice. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see, who gets the kill? Who gets the kill? I think I left it to Raul and Vanilla. Let's leave it to, let's give it to Jeff. Yeah, Jeff. That's what I said. Jeff is our true main persona. Change my mind, you can't. Smokey was okay. Ah! Sounds fun, Spice. Yeah, we're gonna do something else eventually, like I said. I mainly just wanted a chance to actually talk about the ending with people,
As a thought.
rather than see it myself and then wait 10 minutes for other people to see it and post a couple of comments about it.
Did I fail?
Yep, he wants to be in the Olympics. He's got the torch. Yeah, he's got the power! Yeah! Oh god, anime! Miyu's best V3 girl. You don't want to delve into it's your opinion. You went from an okay to clown. Kiwi, I agree. But yeah. Miyu is not for you, Kiwi. That's fair. She's a bit much. I fully acknowledge this. God. But yeah, no, like I said, I'm just gonna beat this again. Actually have a conversation about it this time, hopefully. I'm gonna fast forward through most of the farewells for the confidants and shit and whatnot.
Dr. Markey, this has gone too far past changing someone's heart.
Only problem you have with New Game Plus is that you have to put up with Morgana's the arrogant bullshit again.
Like that isn't a
Phoenix,
concern.
I'm so mad that there isn't an option to choose your navigator. Like,
Sorry, but I won't
our,
make
especially
the
considering our
decision
time with
myself.
Goro was our navigator was way too short. Like, I really wish there'd be a New Game Plus option to just keep him forever.
I've been chosen by the world itself.
Lots of people in V3 were a bit much. Oh yeah, no, like, I get it, that was the point, is that they felt like... The twist in that game, it makes sense they all feel so cartoony and stereotypical. Like, that part is justified, absolutely.
He just... the treasure!
But yeah, V3 does have some good noodles. I like Miyu, I like Gonta. I like Kaede, I like Renta. I like almost everyone, actually, now that I think about it. Q3 let us pick Goro. Yeah, that's right, the Q games give you an option, don't they?
Isn't that...
How did I infect you, Java? Did I infect you with coffee cake flu virus? Oh no, you keep getting into musicals. Have you watched Little Shop yet? I will not have truly infected you until you watch Little Shop. No. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw you posted about the Death Note musical.
You can't be serious.
You still haven't watched Little Shop of Horrors, Kiwi? Oof.
Loki. He's done it.
Would highly recommend watching Little Shop of Horrors before they remake it, because that is happening apparently.
Such strength of will. If it is for everyone's happiness, I don't care what happens to me. Don't resist.
Is this part where he gets penetrated?
With my
Oh no, that's
power.
later. That's later.
No. With mine and Adam Cadmon together, our reality is nigh.
You're sorry, what? Give it time, Kiwi. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. It's Adam. Say hi to Adam, everybody. Hi, Adam. Hi, Franny. I'm doing this again because I've lost control of my life and also just want to talk about the ending with people without internet fucking everything up.
Guide us all to our ideal reality.
And after that, I don't know. It's Adam Cabbage. You know what? You know what? It reminds me more of anything. Because guess what? I did in fact go back and start rewatching Justice League Unlimited, or just Justice League from the beginning, rather. I started watching Justice League again. You know what this thing actually reminds me of more than anything else? He reminds me of Amazo, the robot that absorbs all the Justice League's powers. Yeah, Rick, hive mind. Yep.
You're wrong.
Have I heard of the Behind Mega Amendment? I saw that, Spice. Yeah, it looks interesting. I'd be interested to read it. Is it fully translated or available officially or anything?
Yeah, we refuse to let it end any other way too.
Persona.
Adam wipes out the party Joker summons set 10 IL. That would have been a much better, a better third phase than no third phase. Giant mech fight, that would have been so cool. You prefer the instrumental, Kiwi, really? Then you gotta tune later because you're not at this part. Oh, I got you, Franny. No worries. You have a good one. Ooh.
Now's our chance.
I'll break them.
But yeah, like this, for those who don't know, this is the final phase of this boss fight. They're gonna make you think there's a third phase. But nah, this is pretty much it. And it's slightly disappointing. Why are we fighting the boss again? Because I actually want to talk about this ending and not be fucked over by Buffercoon, Pumpkaboo. I actually want to have a conversation and get all my feelings out about it, because I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. Also, I was in a coma. You hear the lyrics, you buy more. Yeah, Kiwi, like I said, like, what makes the song for me is definitely, like I said, I was listening to the OST long before I played the game. I like this one a lot, but, like, knowing the full context, knowing that it's Maruki's boss fight, knowing what he's all about as a villain, antagonist, not a villain, let's be honest here. Definitely kind of puts things in perspective and makes me like a lot more.
Adam Cadmon, lend me your strength.
Is your persona voiced by Robert Picardo? It should be! Oh, Robert Picardo. Oh, that's right, I had some dumb joke about... Didn't I do some fucking dumb gag that no one probably even heard because we were on a horrible lag by that point? About, we realized that, Joker and Maruki are both Star Trek fans. But he likes Voyager and I like DS9. Oh god, it is Amazo. It's the Doctor. No, the other Doctor.
I'm pumped up.
I missed your joke last time because it came to him. It's like, Kiwi, yeah, like I said, that's what I hated that. Like, the whole point of doing it this way is so I can discuss things with people as it happens. It's his Gigantamax form. Like, I like being able to play stuff and see what other people think about it at the same time I do, because a lot of times people are smarter than me and can make things make more sense than I can.
There. Not bad.
You remember because it was dumb. Those are the best kind of jokes, though. Again, see my joke about us both being Trekkies and fighting over the best season. Joker would have to be Litten? Probably. Buffercoon is totally the villain to our anime.
That should do.
Yeah. We already established back when I played Sword and Shield that Goro is Corviknight. To the point that I literally nicknamed him after him. If I had taken Maruki's offer, I would never have bad internet again. What's my plan after Persona? As far as tonight goes, I don't know. I could either start... Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be, like, the next big game I play. Hi, Charizard. Final Fantasy VII Remake is definitely going to be, like, the next major game I play. That's going to be what I play most days of the week. But I also want to get back to doing Ace Attorney on the weekdays. Or weekends, good God. So I suppose I could, or, so tonight, I don't know. I could keep fucking around with other stuff in this, like I said, do the solo Goro fight, watch the Thieves' Den conversations and make this an extra something. I might want to try Hollow Knight. Nah, I don't think I do. I'll be very bad at it.
Can't do it.
Oh, I'm sure it's fun. This is nothing against Hollow Knight. I'm just not saying I don't want to play because it looks like a bad game. This is me saying I'm going to be bad at this game. And don't want to humiliate myself any more than I already do. And also, just like I said, I want to do FF7 Remake next.
I said I didn't care.
Animal Crossing or Trials of Mana demo, sure. Trials of Mana demo, can't say I'm, like, look, I'm semi-interested, but... Yeah.
I wasn't committed to my words. You too, huh?
Oh god, I dropped my earring!
Crow-senpai, what are you...
Don't call him Crow-senpai. Calling any of them codename Senpai sounds weird, but especially don't call him Crow-senpai.
You think the same thing, don't
You're
you?
hyped for FF7 R, Kiwi? Yeah. Like, if it doesn't happen tonight, then, it will most likely start Sunday.
After all...
The Xenoblade trailer, I did Charizard! I didn't watch all of it, mostly just because I couldn't understand it. It was in Japanese. I don't know if they did the English version or not. But yeah, I did watch some of it. It looks amazing. Like, I don't know what else to say. I can't wait for that game. Penetration! Penetration! Alright, y'all ready for this?
I'm all yours. Use me however you want. Now, show us the reality.
I know exactly how this fanfic goes.
We wish for.
Always good to see Goro trying to murder somebody by shooting him. Yeah. He still hasn't lost track of his roots.
I am thou, and
you were here for this, yeah. God, it's literal. I didn't have a chance to discuss episode titles with anyone either because of what happened, but I went with the Digimon reference because this is literally just the Tamers finale. This is just the Beelzebub rescue. That's all this is. The wording makes it even worse. Oh no, the wording does not help. Absolutely not.
Oh no!
Only F7 spoilers are the ones you've gotten from here the best, really. That's good.
This power is the source and the destination. I will be the light.
But yeah, if I'm not starting FF7 Remake tonight, which seems like we probably shouldn't.
But we're still
I don't know, maybe I'll do a poll.
We're going to beat you and go back to our own reality. That's the spirit. Now let's finish
Yeah,
this.
if not tonight, then probably Sunday.
Persona! There.
Thank you so much.
Nice timing.
Oh, he's such an asshole. I love him.
Let's go.
Attack the titties. Yeah, it's gonna be especially fun because, hey, guess what? I never got a chance to play the demo. Ian stole all the fun. He played it. Me and Ivy never got a chance at it. As Goro says it at these, and I'm the only sane one here.
It's not working at all. Let's dance. This is my soul.
Why was I the only one trying to stop him? You are all useless! Jesus Christ! I love Feral Goro. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so mad. There is a, like I said, I've got enough for a fan art folder, but like there is a severe lack of Feral Goro content. It's all Pleasant Boy. Not all Pleasant Boy, but you know what, it is predominantly Pleasant Boy. Super frustrating.
No holds barred.
Hear my power.
Feral Goro in a Dio pose. Whatever floats your boat, Java. Feral Goro is a spoiler. Yeah, I know, Charizard, but like nonetheless, just like no, like there's like post-game fanfics and shit. And it's like it'll have him come back after 5 years after they think he's dead or some shit. And he'll be like Pleasant Boy still. And it's like, no! He's an asshole. Let him embrace it.
If this doesn't stop,
He doesn't need to be Pleasant Boy.
just hang in there for
Joker literally wished for wished Goro back to existence. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. No. I don't know. I'm gonna have some comments on that because I read something. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe someone else can confirm. Does this guy have infinite health? Yes, actually. This is not a real fight.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, you see how this boss fight? You see fighting this giant, amazing-looking motherfucker? Like, oh wow, this is cool. What a good third phase. This isn't a real fight. He has infinite health. We can't hurt him.
What? Nothing works?
Fuck you, Akechi. We change hearts. We don't kill him. Get your head where the sun don't shine. Or out of where the sun don't shine.
Persona!
Not that first one. That's the opposite
How
problem.
about this?
You do love how Feral Goro still gives Joker high fives. Oh yeah, totally, Spice. The most begrudging ass tsundere high five ever. But now my point being, Joker could have wished, if Joker wanted Pleasant Boy Goro, he would have Pleasant Boy Goro. Nah, he wants the real shit. I can respect that. He loves him just the way he is. Ain't that special? Jeff!
Persona!
It looks like so much damage and it just doesn't mean anything. Satenniel? Yeah, Charles, we were talking about that before you got here. They totally should have let you use Satenniel. Pleasant Boy Goro was the bad end, yeah, exactly. Well, because, like, he makes it clear that he doesn't want this. Like, real Goro would not want this world, he does not want this reality.
Victory is ours!
So to adhere to that, he has to become Pleasant Boy Goro again.
The time to end such strife is at hand.
Did I already beat Maruki? Basically. Technically, no, but this is a real fight, so... Or are you talking about, Josh, are you talking about, the fact that I've done this fight before? Literally, yes.
I got it. Joker.
Yeah, I beat the game while Buffer, like, this was about the point where Buffer-kun came out in full force for the finale video. And so I didn't actually get to watch the ending with everyone and talk about it as it happened.
Weak spot. Oh, our attacks are ineffective in his normal state. But whenever he attacks, he drops his guard while concentrating all
Should have bought Raoul. Raoul's DLC. They couldn't do that. They should have, but they didn't.
His head as he strikes. We might have a shot.
I did that, Futaba. It still didn't do enough. I'm gonna get you. Ah. Controller, please. Yeah, the hiccups, Kiwi, rip.
We've come this far. We ain't gonna give up.
Yeah! You gotta do way better than this!
Don't underestimate our tenacity!
It's just another threat.
Power of friendship.
Come it like we always do! If I run now, I know I'll regret it! We'll decide for ourselves what we want our lives
Wow,
to
what
be.
inspirational words.
I'm a bit occupied, so do your goddamn job.
Horrible. How does it
The most inspirational, of course.
drop down to 0%? Go for it!
Hate good at games that are winning final boss fights, right, Charizard? Like this. It's very disappointing, definitely. Not gonna lie. Kingdom Hearts finale.
Checkmate.
Like how his pupils get smaller when he says that. Oh yeah, no, he's bugging out. I love it when he freaks the fuck out. So good. I don't know anything about Odyssey or Breath of the Wild. Fuse to NIL, yeah, same Phoenix, like I said. I don't know if anyone has any interest in watching me do a New Game Plus, but on my own time I probably will be.
Why?
You missed him bugging out, Kiwi? Aw.
I gave up everything.
His eyes
else.
got all kooky.
I
Coffee
dedicated
cakes is
all
toxic
that
and
I
all.
have to this.
It's really interesting for this kind of relationship. The best, like I said, like what everyone else seems to call toxic, I just consider complex / interesting dynamics and or relationships. It's like those are just the ones that are most interesting to explore, in my opinion. If that makes me problematic, then I'm problematic as fuck.
I'm running from.
Are you a masochist? Because if you do not stop flirting with me, I will stab you. Pierce me with your sword attack, Akechi. Okay, you're dead. I'm killing you now.
Back on the original
Goots, implying he doesn't like it.
But where's the harm in that?
He's a tsundere.
Grows to be too
He's a
much.
psychopath, but he is also a tsundere.
Every person deserves to escape that.
What if they don't want to?
In all honesty, it's
Everything
best
after
for
this
a
is very
person
mad.
to
That's
grow
where I'm
from
at,
and tackle
Spice.
their own hardships.
If anyone wants to try to defend this or put stuff in perspective for me, then I'm open to. I'm open for my mind to be changed. I would like my mind to be changed, because right now, I'm not gonna lie, while I've been in my angst coma, I've been festering a lot of very negative opinions about this ending.
Understand that?
Needless and I leave and throw your mask away. Phoenix, yeah. The OST for this game is still godlike.
But what about the people who want to take on the world themselves? How's it right to rob them of their opportunities?
I don't think what you're saying is wrong either, Dr. Maruki. Some people want to run from their pain and cling to some other version of reality. Like I
Your mom
used
had
to.
surgery
But the
yesterday,
knowledge
Kiwi?
of
Aw.
going through that pain
Sorry to hear that. I hope she makes a
and my
speedy
desire
recovery.
to move on, those are even more precious to me, and I won't let anyone
Good on
take
you
them
helping her
from
out.
me again.
You good noodle.
Yoshizawa-san.
Shido, Maruki, Yeldabath. Maruki's a fantastic antagonist, like I said.
Looks like
Just,
I'm totally finished.
I'm genuinely kind of bummed they not wasted him on this game, but like, you know what I mean? Like, he's good enough as an antagonist that he could have been the main villain of his own game. Like, they should have saved him for P6.
The palace is collapsing! Dr. Maruki, hurry! It's not safe there!
She had appendicitis. Ooh, that's no fun. Why is your hair so much darker in the cutscenes?
No, it's too late for him.
We're trapped as well.
He could have been a spin-off villain. Even a mainline game, honestly. Like, I think he would have been good enough for a mainline villain.
Hurry!
You're a sucker for coffee cakes and the whole Goro tolerates everything because he loves Joker. Joker, yeah, but the Goro likes it. Oh, totally, Spice. Yeah, no, again, it's an interesting dynamic. Because, like, Goro does hate Joker, but he also feels other things towards Joker that he doesn't know how to approximate those feelings for. Because sociopath? With, like, several personality disorders, most likely.
There's no way I can... No. It's now or never. I have to fly.
Yeah, no. You just, when you don't know how emotions work, you just kind of approximate everything. And, like, Goro's feelings are 90% rage. So it's like, okay, we'll go with that. Also, Catcopter. Unnecessary feelings, basically.
A helicopter.
If you could do this, then say so, damn it.
Oh yeah, I need to talk about this.
I didn't know.
Fucking.
Now I'm downright grateful.
Remember when we saw this shot in the trailer?
A little moment of triumph, but couldn't you have made yourself just a...
We saw this shot in the trailer and thought it looked like Goro was like holding was like trying to pull Joker up from falling or something dramatic like that. Nah. He's just dummy thick and can't fit in the monocopter. How was the Okamura fight? It was pretty ridiculous. It wasn't super difficult, but like I think I did game over at least once to it. Like it was pretty rough. But yeah, no, everyone thought that was gonna be some super dramatic moment. Fucking Goro in an anime cutscene. Nah. Boy's just dummy thick. Kiwi is also dummy thick and can't fit the monocopter. Dude, stop with the tentacles. He's creepy.
Sorry to cut your flight short like that.
Kiwi confirming, okay. Kiwi is Rule 63 Goro, apparently.
I dreamed of. I have lost.
Uh-huh.
If I were to try that fight over, I'm sure I'd only lose again.
I'm trying to squeeze by the seats.
So I know this is going to sound pretty stupid. I've been holding this all in for so long, just hiding it from myself. So, please, help me kill every last one of my regrets.
You couldn't wait until we were out of imminent danger / death. Very well. Give it most vehicle spice, nice. Wow, so skinny you have wide hips, Kiwi, oof. The Nopod if you're connected. Yeah, I was Charizard, yeah, I watched enough of that trailer to get the Nopod's names. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are the Nopod's names?
Let's begin.
What is Kino, and what is the other one? Please tell me if I heard incorrectly. I hope I did, but then again, I also hope I didn't. The new Noppon's names are Kino and Nene. Yeah. Which I know is spelled like the Japanese way, but nonetheless.
So why?
Nene. Kino and Nene. Not gonna lie, this is a lot cooler as a Power Ranger. It's more like Nene. Fair enough. Now watch me Nene. Kiwi, that's all I can think of. What if someone just snipes Rocky from the plane? I was gonna say, shouldn't Goro be doing that? Or no, wait, everyone's on top of him. He's too dummy thick. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, Goro would be sniping him right now if he had the ability.
A reality where no one suffers.
Kinane. That's their ship name. You saw some speculation for Future Connected. Don't want to spoil me, though. But it does appear to be connected to something else. Ooh, really? Interesting. We gotta see some cameos again? I imagine maybe crossing over with Xenoblade 2. Or maybe Cosmos making another cameo. Not a cameo, but more like lore. Really? Okay, interesting.
All thanks to you.
Miss Markey beating up high school student Java, implying we kicked his ass. We're the Red Ranger. This is how they fix the pothole, squeeze a thick gore so he can't kill people. Also, here's our light. Not an inappropriate place for it to be playing, but hey.
Come on. I said I'm done. Please, let go of my hand.
Nah, man, we anime. That ain't how this works. If Goro had been falling off a cliff rather than being stuck behind a partition, you think he would have died? Nah. Nah, that ain't how this goes.
Keep your head up, no matter what. I must have always been afraid. Afraid you and I wouldn't wish for the same reality.
Tim, stream this and could die. Guessing you don't mean. Oh, it's yeah. I'm guessing you don't mean Nintendo Capri Sun. Tim, the guy who live streamed this back when it first came out, right? I heard about that. Yeah, some dude like live streamed the game and finished it within like 2 days or something ridiculous like that. Just like playing it for hours on end, skipping literally everything but the new stuff.
Magnificent.
Was that something people thought because of his stream? That's funny.
Not only have you taken
I mean, to be fair, when it just kind of
but
blinks
you've
out like
also
that, you can think a lot of
re-established
things.
our reason for existence. While reality
In New
has
Game Plus, if I beat the
distorted,
twins,
your
I can battle
actions
Avenza.
have guided
Really?
back towards what it ought to be.
Interesting.
That is correct. Time itself cannot be rewound, but every past event will revert to the event that should have occurred instead.
Is this King Crimson? Is this what this is? Is this how King Crimson works?
I'll ask you once more. I'd like.
Kind of that joining Goro thing never really went anywhere. Still just a cool thing to add, yeah. That would have been a fantastic ending, the best. That would have been an accomplished ending that I actually would have been interested in. What am I talking about? Is that not what's happening? King Crimson literally time skip out. That's right, yeah, that's right. It's slightly different. What happens to my boyfriend?
Return to how it should be.
Oh, it's Bites the Dust. Yeah, my mistake.
There are no exceptions.
I don't know, just this idea that, like, reality, like, snaps back into place of what it should have been before stuff got fucked. Like, I don't know, something about this is very... It reminds me of something. I've seen this done somewhere before. Maybe in this episode of Star Trek somewhere, something. Snap back to reality.
I see.
King Crimson just reiterates it a little bit of time, okay.
Choosing such a path must not have been easy for you. For that, you have our utmost respect and gratitude.
Yeah, so this is the main reason why I think I hate this new ending. Because they basically just admitted that all this is filler. None of this ultimately mattered. None of this will be referenced again other than I don't want to save. Yes. God.
Did you see him?
How would I have done a Goro accomplice ending? Basically, make it so that his last 2 ranks weren't automatic, after all.
Right?
I believe so, yes.
Instead, you still hang out, like, probably move the rank 8 one up. Like, make the rank 8 his rank 9. Have him ask the question about, you know, if you want to join him or not. Have that whole cutscene.
You're right.
And then have his rank 10 maybe be automatic, like, maybe kind of be automatic but at a different place. Like, maybe, like, either during the interrogation room scene or right before that, he, like,
Samire, let's go.
brings it up again and you actually agree with him.
Right.
And so instead of shooting you in the interrogation room, he breaks you out and you, I don't know, do something. Probably kill Shido.
I'm home.
You didn't tell me you'd be out all night.
They treat it like a spin-off where nobody's allowed to right, MD? Yeah! Like, I hate this,
I'm
not gonna
sorry,
lie.
Seijiro.
And it's one of those things where this should still matter.
We should be apologizing for her. And we're
It's
all
like,
back
theoretically,
so early
even
in
though,
the
yeah,
morning.
it didn't technically happen, like, we all still have our memories of it, so it should still matter. It's one of those... I'm totally thinking of Star Trek. A mishmash of Star Trek, but I'm totally thinking of Star Trek. Because specifically, it's like,
Have you
yes,
seen
it didn't
him
happen,
at
but we all still have memories of it, so, like, this should have affected something.
What are you bringing?
And yet, like, I guarantee you, there's...
You know
I
what
haven't
his
played
deal is right
Scramble.
now, Seijiro?
I don't know anything about Scramble, because I'm not going to be able to play Scramble for another 2 years.
He's been locked
But
up
I
since
goddamn
last
guarantee
year.
you, I would bet money that in Scramble, there's not going to be a single conversation of them talking about the fact that they gave up this world, talking about the fact that, hey, at least we got to see our loved ones again for a little bit, talking about what happened to Goro, talking about Sumire.
Seeing him until
I guarantee you,
4 years.
none of those conversations happen. And that's bullshit.
Why don't you all take a seat before I go over the situation?
So he's in juvenile detention.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up.
But yeah, I'm thinking of a different Star Trek episode in regards to the just because it didn't happen doesn't mean it didn't matter thing, but generally speaking.
So, this is our original reality.
It is partially due to the fact that Royale and Scramble were made simultaneously, but here's the thing. Maybe they shouldn't have done that then.
These unexpected changes could actually be the end result of our
Maybe
actions
commit to
in
your
our own
timeline.
reality.
Rather than going this weird divergent path almost, it seems like, where, I don't know, who knows if they'll even continue from Royal in anything.
Then Akechi-kun did it for him
We'll have to wait
instead.
until, like, an arena-type game comes out.
Took place in Dr. Maruki's reality.
Because, like, as far as Scramble is concerned, it just continues off vanilla.
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr.
Also, why they made
Maruki,
2 different redheads, fucking
now
right.
it's actually happened?
You know, what y'all are saying is starting to make sense. But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now. what
And I'm
happened
just,
more than
now I'm
likely
just,
actually-
now I'm just pissed off because of Star Trek Voyager. The episode specifically that I'm thinking of for the record is an episode where the Doctor, he creates a holographic family for himself, just to learn how to, like, talk to human beings better. And then at the end of the episode, his holographic daughter fucking dies. And he just kind of turns off the simulation. He's like, I'm not dealing with this. I don't need to deal with this. I don't need to know pain this greatly to be able to do my job. And all the crew's like, no, Doctor, you should learn how to deal with pain. And I know I'm always saying you need your pain. But he's a hologram and this is not his real family. These are not real people. They haven't developed sentience like him.
Mona-chan?
So he's under no obligation to put himself through this experience. Yet he does. He goes back in and watches his daughter die. And then it's never mentioned again.
I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
Fuck off!
What the hell? He was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
Yo, Joe, what's
So he's
crazy?
incarcerated, and Akechi is... I thought I'd braced myself.
This man turned himself into a cat!
This truly is a harsh reality.
We all decided to
Anime,
live
man,
into the
anime.
future from here. But even so, I just can't accept Senpai being such a
Funniest shit
boss.
ever seen.
Why don't we try to help him somehow?
I mean, that's valid.
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea. Yeah. We won't
So I'm
put up
basically
with
one of
this
those tweets
injustice.
where B5 ends, all the old people, well, it was good, it was alright. They're booing it.
I remember
I'm not
Sis
booing
telling
it,
me
I
a
just
while
hate
ago,
this
in
ending.
order to overturn a sentence,
And I would have been
we need to
okay with it
find
if it at
evidence
least
that
ended on a
proves the
slightly more
subject's
uplifting
innocence.
note. And not just
So
such a...
what you're saying is, we just gotta find that evidence, right?
Did they change the Catman stock image thing?
On
Yes, they
the
did.
case.
Because he's a real cat now.
There's
He
no time for us to
can't be
waste.
cartoon
We're
anime
going to
cat
show off
anymore.
what the Phantom Thieves
He's stuck
are
as a real
capable
kitty
of.
forever.
One last time.
That's right. Let's go.
Until spin-offs.
We're gonna save our leader no matter what.
But no, just, like... It's one of those things where it's like Danganronpa V3, where if it was one thing, I would be okay. But it's...
Really?
It's basically the fact that it defaults back to the original ending, plus the fact that none of the Royal-specific events essentially ended up mattering. Plus the fact that, a lot of stuff is left open-ended and unexplained because we want to make more spin-offs. Like, spoiler alert.
And so we
Not really a spoiler alert at this point. Like, the fact that they don't answer... Like, you can infer, of course he's fucking alive. Like, that, it's obvious because they would have added the scene. Like, you can infer that, oh, okay, Goro is alive. Or, oh, okay, Jose works for somebody. But, like, why couldn't you just explain it here? Like, you don't have to dangle these plot threads in front of us. It's like you're either going to use them in a future spin-off, or you're not doing anything with them, in which case you're just wasting our fucking time. Either way, like, come on. It's just a little too open-ended and sequel baity. Make actual Cat Morgana work? Oh, totally, MD.
Yes.
All my confidence are helping me out of jail, but it's voiced now. Ah.
Please, he doesn't belong in juvenile detention at all. I swear I'll make up for the missed practice.
But yeah,
Please,
it's just frustrating.
take just a short break.
Like I said, the sequel baiting more than anything else is what pisses me off, I think.
No deal.
Just like, I get it. I knew you were gonna make more spin-offs. I didn't need you to dangle the possibility of Goro still being alive in front of me to make me know that you're gonna do more spin-offs.
But if I do this for you, it means you're continuing practice as scheduled.
Works everyone's gonna happen with Jose. Again, MD, that's assuming they even actually do anything with him.
Thank you so
At this
much.
point, I don't trust Atlas for anything. Yeah, I let that one play out because people are thirsty for Hiraguchi-san. You're welcome.
You escaped the prison of...
Oh, now she gives us the world. Now we get the world. I'm so glad we got this now in a cutscene. Yeah. People. It was more than just you before Java. I'm pretty sure at least a couple people were thirsty for her. Oh man, we're out of gay baby jail. Yeah, I know I said I wanted to discuss the ending, but again, all this is the same. Could they actually leave us with no answers to him, MD? Let me tell you about my good friend Shomi Nazuki. Remember when Shomi Nazuki was going to be the protagonist of Persona 5?
Alright, let's go home.
Granted, that was a spin-off and not a mainline game, but still, nonetheless. My point is just that I don't put it past Atlas, mainline game or no, to introduce concepts or not give full answers to them and then just drop it and never mention it again.
It's not moving at all. Due to the railway incident this morning,
Persona 5 Scramble Royale will come out for another $50 2 years from now. A couple more scenes with Kasumi, Goro, and Maruki driving a car.
Reminds me of that day back.
God.
Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Where's that Persona 4 Platinum trailer? That fucking parody by Falero or whatever, where he made fun of Persona 4 Golden.
That was pretty awful to you, throwing you in that storage room all by yourself.
I still can't get the fact that they chopped this scene down just so they didn't... You could have just put them in the old outfits. For one scene, nobody would have questioned them being in the old winter outfits. Instead, you just cut the scene off randomly. Dude. So dumb.
Namaste!
Whoa.
You did it!
Because they write in an explanation for Kasumi or Sumire not being there.
You look fine.
So like the only issue is the outfits.
You do well.
So just put them back in their old outfits for one cutscene.
And the best for last, me. So we meet again.
It's good to see you.
All right, so let's grab a table.
I gotta head out and grab some. I'm sure.
Is anything new here? I think it's the same thing, except they also talk about Kasumi.
I'm guessing.
Ultra Deluxe Baconator Edition and Knuckles featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Oh my god, stop talking! I get it, you're good friends! Funky new mode. HD Final Remix.
Oh, I got nowhere else to go.
Haha, I didn't date anyone. My boyfriend's dead. We're all forever alone, because Atlas won't let us be gay, yet we all clearly are. Haha. Am I okay reading manga websites that are odd like Manga Index? It has the first 16 chapters. I can deal with it, Spice. I don't know what you mean by manga websites that are odd, but, Am I your Valentine?
What? Hell no!
Hey, if you two lovebirds are finished, we've got a restaurant to get to.
You cannot buy. God, I forgot I gotta get through all this nonsense again. Oh no, your joke. Oh shit, Kiwi, I'm sorry. Did I fast forward through your joke?
You've got a guest.
The friendship, real talk, I love the friendship chocolate. Oh, it was with Yusuke. What was your Yusuke joke? Yeah, no, I love the friendship chocolate. Like, not official manga websites. Oh, yeah, Spice. Yeah, I don't care. I used to follow Bleach and all that shit back in the day. I still can't believe Bleach is coming back. But yeah, I like the friendship chocolate a lot. It's very cute. Yusume, your favorite princess. But yeah, I will probably date Kasumi on my New Game Plus for the record. Sumire, whatever. Yusumi? It was like, it looks like you two are in the same boat. And Yusuke was like, what boat? And I said the gay boat. Kiwi, what are you talking about? That's great. Bleach stream? What is a Bleach stream? Me watching Bleach? Y'all don't want to watch me watch Bleach. I'll actually lose my mind slowly. Comedy gold? I think so. You hope they do this for the next Persona game? I would rather they just let me date boys. Oh, us drinking Bleach? Okay, cool. I can do that too. It's funny, that's actually the Gigaboots podcast. That's the one with the Gigaboots guys, KZ and Mr. Veal. They are very, very close to their Patreon goal of having to do a Bleach podcast. I was like, oh no. Oh boy. God help their souls. Here's some Mentos manga. Sweet, sweet! Thank you, Spice. I know what I'm reading tonight. There's a few after heading voice happening. Yeah, oh totally, MD.
Sure you want me hanging around?
Joker solves mystery with Goro. The artist loves drawing Goro. Also, Joker dresses as a policewoman. Oh yeah, his drag out from the dancing games. Yeah, totally. Oh man, we're all going off on our own, in our own direction. We're all going off to become productive, responsible members of society and shit. Cool, cool. Wow. We are not going to be good friends much longer. And again, I didn't, for the record, the more Spice, thank you for updating the autopsy report. Continue to enjoy your eggs and emotes. Oh, I miss Edgeworth. Like I said, we'll get back to him tomorrow, I think. But yeah, like, I just want to have options. If they won't let us be gay, fine, whatever. I'm over it. But like, at least let me play as a female protagonist, so I can be straight and date boys, or whatever. We gotta get the boss a present. Again, I like this better than, I mean, like, I get it, dating girls is fine. But I like that they add stuff like this.
I have something.
They make a new FemC? No, I know. That's the thing, yeah, like, I always see, like fan art of, like, a female protagonist for this game. And it's just, like, it's obviously just Joker, right? Like, right here, but a girl. Even though, you know, the one time they did do a female protagonist, she looked nothing like the male protagonist.
Oh, there you are.
Like, she was essentially a completely different character design. Dating girls does not find it's gross, says a girl who likes girls. Yeah, like I said.
Hey.
As if you
Just... Oh,
She was a different character design and gave off a different vibe as well. Yeah, totally. I actually appreciated that. Like I said, because you could actually, if you played both versions, you can tell the difference. Like the female protagonist in P3 has drastically different dialogue responses in a lot of plays. Or a lot of places.
I decide I use it.
She was a lot more upbeat. Made the story feel like it was her instead of being an insert. Totally, Spice. Yeah. No, I totally agree. Like I said, when we inevitably do Persona 3, like I said, it will be portable and it will be the female campaign. I actually just yesterday when I was out of my X coma for a little bit but bored, I was working on overlays for future playthroughs. So I went ahead and got one done for Final Fantasy VII, and then did one for Persona 3 and 4 while I was at it. I don't know when we'll get around to actually doing those. Like I said, we got stuff coming up. Like, I don't know how long Final Fantasy VII is gonna take. I've heard people say it's pretty short, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what video game length means anymore without an exact number. But no, assuming Final Fantasy VII lasts at least through the month, or through most of the month, then I imagine we'll just go to Xenoblade next. I'm talking to Mishima, not to the things. This year, what's wrong with her? Yeah, MD, yeah, like, that's something I can talk about in terms of, stuff unrelated to the stream shitting the bed. So, shout out to it apparently being heavily rumored. I don't think it's been outright confirmed, but it's a, from what I understand, it's a pretty reputable news source. Like, it's the same gentleman who was insistent that there would be a Nintendo Direct, back in, what was it, last month or the month before that, where we got it ended up being the mini Direct, where we got the ARMS and Smash announcement. It was it's the news from the same guy who leaked that, claiming there will be no Nintendo Direct in June. which essentially translates to there will be no E3 equivalent, at least from Nintendo. Most likely because of, you know, everything going on. You know, we're still in the middle of the apocalypse, as it were. But yeah, so because of that, like, a lot of people are at this point are just kind of resigned to the fact that, we're probably not gonna be getting too many games the rest of the year. Like, anything that wasn't already announced and decently far in development. Like, I think this year was front-loaded, and it's only front-loaded, I think. Keep it very hidden. Yeah, like I said, that mini direct pissed me off. I'm sorry. Like, I would have loved to have done a reaction to that, but nah, surprise. Like, folks in your state are in protest because the beaches were closed again. Oh my god! They're closed for a reason! People are stupid! But nah, just, there's probably not gonna be much. Like I said, this year was front-loaded. We still got a couple more games to finish up, but yeah, like, after Xenoblade, I'd wager we're not gonna have many options. So I'll probably go back to the Personas then.
So one day, I want you.
Which one would y'all like to see first? Actually, I guess I can go ahead and add that. I'll probably do a poll profit when I'm actually ready to do that. But I don't know. What playthrough would you want to see first? 3 or 4?
Yep.
Actual line from Joker, Mementos. Kitty mouth. You meowsp tired, Jesus Christ. Yeek. It's still a sub goal, Java. It's there. It doesn't say it up on the screen anymore because there's a character limit. But Yeek is still a possible 50 sub game. We just actually have to get back to anywhere near 50 subs.
From now. It's embarrassing. Whatever new.
We'll get there soon enough. You say that, Java. But I'm not getting a Twitch paycheck this month. Shut up, there's always time for that. It's not my fault, I was in a coma. You say 3 and say 4 for last. I really like that one. 4 is still my favorite, like I said. Just, well, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I want to get other people's thoughts and opinions on this ending. Like, I don't think there's anything you could tell me that would say, oh, I like Persona 5 better than 4 now. So yeah, maybe say 4 for last. Could be fun. Also, just from a gameplay perspective, especially because we're playing portable, and the gameplay in that one is much more limited and low tech. Going fully in opposite order might be a bit much for some people.
Yo, man, then again.
Sorry about the paycheck. Oh, Spice, no worries. It happens. Like I said, I was very lucky and blessed to have like a consistent ones going there for a while. It was only through the generosity of people like gifting subs and everything. I'm still way too small time to expect that to be a regular thing, unfortunately. I was in an ex-coma and developed anime amnesia and apparently a foot fetish. What does what mean? I'm selling to the extreme. I'm selling out as hard as I can. I don't know how much harder I can sell out. Okay, is that everyone? And yeah, not required, but hey, it still feels appropriate. Persona 5 is great. Honestly, Joker, for your favorite Persona character. Oh, Spice, totally! Fucking Feral Goro, I hate that he's one of my favorites, but he totally is now. Like, I'd be an idiot to deny that. It'd be the Huber thing all over again for me to try and play Tsundere over it. Like, Like, Feral Goro was fantastic. I enjoyed every second he was on screen. He was an absolute delight. Speaking of. Friends. I'm friends with him? Again, like, what are these answers? I don't know what... relationship status, it's complicated. You haven't seen it in a while, but hey. I held out for a while with Hubert. I did hold out for a while with Hubert, but like I said, it's fine. I can be upfront. I already admitted to having a fan art folder dedicated solely to him now. My fight with him isn't over. I still have his glove. I have it. It's white now, but I have it.
Hey.
I saw something about this on Twitter that, like, there were actually a couple of, like, a couple of people who will comment. Or not people, but, Wait, what? Who? Who? Wait, what? Do I know you? Who the fuck is this? What? Why does that guy know me? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know who that guy is. Maybe a Mementos request or something and he recognizes us somehow. I don't know. Why does he know us? Is that our dad? Let me actually fucking read. Who the fuck is this guy, actually? Damn it, they're not gonna repeat it. Who the fuck are you people? Whatever, I'm not even gonna come. I don't know what that was. There's a Hubert at Animal Crossing? Of course there is.
Are you Hey, even between, but whatever else I am. Well then.
He's our dad and that's our younger brother, oh my god.
You finished saying your goodbyes?
If I look up Barlot, his name in another language is Hubert, of course it is. Why would they...
Well, how'd it go?
Why would they change it?
Did it make you feel like you wanted
Barlord.
I see. You must have made a lot of good memories here.
Ow.
You're leaving early tomorrow from Shibuya, right? Oh, and take that...
But yeah, no, like, Persona 5 is obviously the best game in terms of gameplay. Like, everything's just so optimized. And easy to use compared to older games.
Hey.
That's just the benefit of, you know, being the most recent one. But, like, everything else, just, overall characters, story, eh. There has been better. Especially in the context of this new version of events. Okay, I get why the scene is chopped up, but why did they cut out the scene of us walking up to Yusuke? Like, what was so contradictory about that? Was he in a new outfit too?
Yo, you over there!
No, they're in the same ones.
This way!
So they just cut out a cute scene of Yusuke to cut out a cute scene of Yusuke. Bastards.
After we said we'd disband.
We are all on break after all. No more entrance exams. I can drive you to the station. You really, really gotta go?
Oh. Cute. So Royal or Vanilla? I don't know!
They've even followed us
Because
here.
Royal is essentially just Vanilla again, at least in terms of the actual ending. Like, this is the same ending, except, hey, instead of riding back on one last road trip with your friends,
Dr. Maruki?
you ride back with, You ride back with
You're
Josuke,
suggesting we split up?
and then get on the train alone.
Should we?
So technically, I guess vanilla. This ending's dull. It's awful, Pumpkaboo.
Here we go.
Come and get us!
P3 story, P4 characters, P5 gameplay. Yeah, I could still agree with that. Actually, Spice, we have discussed that idea before.
There's no charge. If you find yourself struggling...
You don't like either of the endings? I don't either. Like, even Vanilla's ending I always thought was kind of meh.
Like me. Remember that.
Well, like, I thought it
yeah,
worked for what it was, but, like, this is...
saving you,
Again, it's
and we're
this...
square.
Essentially the same thing. It's, like, that the thing with Maruki is, like, that is a nice moment, but, like... What do I care more about? Do I care more about getting even more resolution with Maruki when we already kind of had that, like that scene of us saving him in the metaverse, pulling him up from the rubble or whatever,
Those dudes just wouldn't give up.
or the
Wish it went smoother,
whatever, the
but
railing.
I guess this is it.
Be sure to eat.
Is there I'll be like
We'll
bad ending
see.
the best? Not at all, Spice, because that ending actually evoked an emotional response.
All right, it's time.
Yeah.
It's like
Already?
We don't
that's a nice scene with him and Maruki, but like, what do you care more about? Do you care about him having even more resolution with Maruki, or would you rather have
Oh, and sit down.
had a proper send-off for fucking Goro, who, as it stands, his last proper scene is being dummy thick and squished in the monocopter. That's not a way to, Let's pretend for 2 seconds that Goro was still Pleasant Boy the entire game and I still hated him. That would still be a stupid way to send off this character. It's like, what is wrong with you? He never shows up again. You never get a proper goodbye. Whatsoever. And then there's this lady.
Told you I was coming with you. Ooh.
Was there ever any doubt? Did I not know you were in my bag? I know Goro's here, but like we don't actually get a proper farewell. Sorry to spoilers. Come on. No memorial scene? I could live with no memorial scene, but like... Again, I could deal with him just kind of disappearing if we actually got a proper farewell here then instead. Goro isn't even in Scramble. Oh, I know he's not the best. Again, I have not been spoiled on Scramble. I don't know anything about that goddamn game other than what's been shown off in trailers. But I know for a fact Goro ain't in it. Goro ain't in it, Kasumi ain't in it, Sumire, whatever. They ain't in that game. I guarantee it. But yeah, like, even though I would have been okay with, him just kind of disappearing after that dramatic cutscene if we'd at least gotten a proper farewell here. But nah, we don't get that. We see him. We see enough to, like, oh, he's alive. But, like, we don't actually... I joked about, oh, is he gonna sit down next... I speculated that he would sit down next to us, and that would be how it ended. Because that both would have been a satisfying conclusion and been gay as hell. Which seems to be right up this game's alley. But nah, we just see him out of the corner of our eye. He's dead in that timeline. If that one's based off of Vanilla, then yeah, probably. Not interested in Scramble. Spice, I'm not gonna lie, I was super interested in it, knowing it was an actual sequel, seeing all the new stuff, seeing that Zenkichi guy, he seems like a fun character. But knowing that none of this matters, and it's just gonna be a sequel to Vanilla, that just probably farts around, and then we never see any of the characters in that either. Like, spoiler, but same problem. I guarantee Zenkichi, like I said, I like him, I'm interested to know more about him, but I guarantee he's not gonna appear outside of Scramble. Same with the robot girl. Do you want this game in the West? Nah! Do we want the sequel to the most popular game you've ever put out? No, we don't need that. Try the Fire Emblem booster? Oh, totally, yeah. Yeah, I do want to try that at some point. Like I said, I'm not big on Muso games. Like, I always thought the Fire Emblem one looked neat. Much like I think Scramble looks neat. And also, I've heard the supports are god tier, exactly. And then this fucking song plays like we've just written some, like, poignant, bittersweet tragedy. Like, nah. No, we kind of didn't. Again, you could argue at this point if you were watching it blind, like, oh, we don't know Goro's alive. That's kind of bittersweet, I guess. But, like, again, his last scene was getting squished in a cat copter. You can't really play up the tragedy of losing a character when your last scene was him being comically squished. Yusuke seems sad in this ending scene? Totally. Again, it could also be read as being bittersweet because, oh, we're all going our separate ways, but just... then it just kind of comes off as too dramatic. Like, oh no, we won't be able to see each other until we're on spring break in college. Ah, sad face. Oh my god, age swap with Maruki and Ren. Christ. But yeah, like, again, for the record, like I said, I was listening to the OST for this game months before I actually, like, pretty much the full amount of time since the Japanese version came out. I was listening to the OST. This song in particular, I would have this song on a goddamn loop for, like, hours at a time when I was in my angst comas. Not angst comas, like, much smaller angst comas, but, like, it did happen. And just, like, it felt so poignant and depressing and bittersweet. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's gonna happen in this goddamn game? What's gonna break my heart as bad as this song? And then it didn't. Not in this ending. Kind of in the bad ending, but it didn't get used for the bad ending. And even the bad ending... like, even that, what led to the bad ending was, like, underutilized. Again, I do not need to make any more comparisons for the man who has everything. I've done it enough, but, like, you know what I mean. Angst and naps, yeah. Those were angst naps, not angst comas. There's a difference. But yeah, like, I want my tears back. This song made me shed tears on its own. And I feel stupid for that now. And also, no Sumire in the credits, no Goro in the credits, fuck them. They're not real Phantom Thieves, I guess. It's just... like I said, it just comes off as extremely half-assed and sequel-baity. Like, it feels like a way to kind of consolidate the fact that Scramble was being worked alongside of this and they didn't want to step on anyone's toes since they were being developed at the same time. And, like, that's a great way for making sure that none of them contradict each other. But also, it feels extremely cheap. She did get a code name. Your favorite part of was watching me fall for Goro through his social link? Oh my god. My slow descent into loving this my slow descent into from hating this character in vanilla to loving him. There's an anime story arc for you. They don't exist now that this game is over. Well, like I said, again, Goro does, which I appreciate. I appreciate that, you know, they didn't... I appreciate that he appeared again at all. That they were at least willing to say, like, okay, yeah, no, he's still a thing. But, like, I would have appreciated some better resolution than Joker seeing him out of the corner of his eye. You enjoyed vanilla more, to be honest? This game felt odd. Pumpkaboo, I was totally down for this game. Why Violet? Because Violet is Japanese for Sumire. It's all symbolic and shit. I think it might also symbolize remembrance or something. Like it might relate to her dead sister in some way. She's not the girl from The Incredibles, isn't she? She felt just as invisible half the game. Violet was not she didn't turn invisible. What? I don't like The Incredibles that much. What did the kid do? She, like, did force fields or some shit. I'm mixing her up with Mrs. Fantastic. Or Sue Storm or whatever, don't mind me. It feels lopsided in terms of story structure? Oh, totally. Oh, she did also turn invisible? Okay, my bad. Persona 5 Royale 2? That's what it feels like, Pumpkaboo! Like I said, Falero, I think it was Falero. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Falero did that parody trailer of Persona 4 Platinum. Like his fucking parody of if they re-released Persona 4 again with even more stuff. It feels like they would actually do something like that because this was so off-kiltered. Again, I went to bat for this game pretty early on. Like, people would come in and ask, so, better than vanilla? Worth buying over vanilla? And at first I was like, yeah, totally. Just seeing all the little new things they added, being interested in where stuff was going, I was like, yeah, totally. This is totally worth playing over vanilla. But seeing that it all didn't actually matter, and like a lot of the new stuff just kind of fell flat on its ass, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. You can buy vanilla for 15 bucks right now on PlayStation the PlayStation Store. Like, I do not know if I can in good faith say, yeah, no, you should buy this this $60 game. Even more if you're like me and want to play as a Power Ranger and do all the DLC stuff. When just none of the new content actually packed that much of a punch. And it breaks my heart to say that. I wanted this game to make me cry. Y'all have no idea. People say this is one of the best JRPGs ever made out of the one they've played. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Final Fantasy X was my favorite game ever until I played other JRPGs too. Yep. Best for playing Mario Party, oh my god. I say, Spice, I agree. Again, it breaks my heart to say that. But no. Buy vanilla and watch the cutscenes on YouTube. And not even all the cutscenes, mainly just fucking Goro's social link and maybe Sumire/Kasumi stuff if you can even bother. Because for the record, I don't want to shut out Kasumi. Like I think her stuff was well done for the most part, genuinely. If Goro got a goodbye scene, I would have cried, probably. If they had a scene of, like, instead of him being on his ass in the helicopter or whatever, if they had a scene of him disappearing Thanos style, or Final Fantasy X style, I would have bawled my eyes out. Are you kidding me? But we don't have that. We have this. Oh, man, he's there! Oh! Oh, what a twist! Ah! Wow. And he didn't even actually see it for sure, or at least he doesn't know if he did or not. Oh, and symbolism! I'm so glad we got this instead of him sitting down next to him or some shit. She got overshadowed by Goro? Yeah, exactly. Like, I do not... FF10 style, you don't know what that means? I'm not telling you, Kiwi. It's too good. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. You gotta hear about Goro Thanosing. Goro did not Thanos, Franny. I wish he had, because that would have evoked an emotional response, but yeah. Joker says it's his husband. I mean, that's the implication, but again, just no actual resolution, and I don't need to save. That's fine. Maybe the Royal version was just a dream. Again, I didn't get a chance to, like, I thought that might be the implication with his mask showing up. Someone's like, no, it's just symbolism because, like, he doesn't need his mask anymore and his glasses are fake. It's symbolic, basically. Doesn't actually mean anything. But, like, it's... Oh, this could have been so much more. That's our show. Goro is not dead. Good night. You could have just, you know, made a different spin-off and established that. You didn't need to make this repackaging. Royal was just a dream? That would be a twist. There was that one scene in the Japanese trailers. There was that one scene in the trailer that didn't actually show up in the main game at all. But there was a fucking anime scene of, like, of Joker being in the middle of the city, and, like, everyone stops moving, kind of like they did back when he first started hearing arson at the beginning of the game. Like, everyone freezes up and he starts hearing voices. And he fucking hears, like, Kasumi or Sumire through the TV monitors, with, like, static all over the screens, and he hears her talking, and she's talking about how she's stolen a dream, or some shit like that. Never seen in the game. Not even alluded to whatsoever. You ever see a post where it's like PC and Switch owners are begging you to let them buy the game, and instead you sell to PlayStation twice, basically? Dream Seed is just DLC, yeah. Like I said, the whole reason I did this, in addition just to catch everyone up and kind of ease back into things and cheer myself up after the angst coma, was just to get other opinions on the ending, and like, I'm not seeing any defense for this. I'm seeing a lot of people just mirror what I already think, which leads me to believe that, okay, nah, I'm not overreacting. This is actually kind of garbo. I know, no, MD, yeah, you can totally assume that she was talking about, like, I get what she was talking about in the context of the game, like, I see where they may have been going with that, but it's weird that that scene was not actually here. Like, I don't know if that's cut content, I don't know if that's something they just did for the trailer to be misleading, because it is super misleading. But... like, I don't know. It just feels like such a letdown. And there's not enough fanfics for me to drown my sorrows in. Because a trend you will find is that a lot of fanfics, at least as far as I can see, even fanfics aren't acknowledging this game. Like, I've scrolled by so many that says not... I've scrolled by so many that say not Royal compliant or vanilla only or this, that, like they're ignoring this game. And I don't know if that's by design, because they haven't played it or whatever, or if they have played it and realized that none of it actually mattered. Because it didn't. Like, the only thing this game introduced that was new was Sumire as a character who, again, well, like I said, all the stuff with her, genuinely well done. It's just that it was also so normal compared to what I was expecting. I was expecting her to be a Marie or an Alex or a Catherine or whatever. But no, she's basically just a normal party member. Like, her backstory is not anything earth-shattering. Like, she's just another character. So... they should have added Shogi Girl. People would have been less pissed at that. Like I said, and I know this comes off as me being a piss baby most likely, because again, I literally made a wish list for this game, and I was like, hey, do these things. And in a lot of regards, they did. They did a lot of things I asked for. They did literally everything I asked for in regards to Goro. Hence why I love him now. Because I might as well have been writing the Goro aspects to this game with the exception of the ending. Because this is basically what I would have done if I were in charge. But yeah, she's a normal girl living in a she's a normal girl who was marketed as a Mary Sue. It's a very strange situation. And it's unfortunate because I cannot stress this. I genuinely do like her as a character a lot, but it's just everything about her was so normal and so ultimately unnecessary to the new plot they added that it was kind of like, why didn't you just, again, save this character for a later game? Save her for Persona 6, why not? So yeah, like, that's ultimately, like, they fixed so many problems with vanilla, but just all the new content they added, it opened up a whole new slew of issues that I can't, I have too much to say about, clearly. So it's, again, that really complicates the issue too. It's like, can I recommend this over vanilla? Kind of, because there were a lot of improvements to vanilla. If you cut out all the Royal exclusive content, it's like, yeah, this is just a better vanilla. It's fine. There's more voice acting, you get to know Goro better, that's all. But it's... Kasumi is the new Goro, basically. All the problems he had, they just dumped onto her instead. You never noticed the Joker and Goro lying together in the crystal. Oh, Spice, you never realized that? Oh, that was one of the first things I noticed. I couldn't not notice it because back then I hated Goro and had to listen to people go on and on about how he was going to be canon. The canon love interest for months on end, not knowing if they would actually fix him or not. They did. You would call this an Emerald Platinum kind of definitive edition or an ORAS kind? ORAS. ORAS, honestly. Just like a lot of polish and some new content. The new content ultimately ends up feeling kind of flat and dumb. For the MVP, basically. So if you wasted money for buying Royale after playing vanilla, Franny, I wouldn't. Again, it's a hard decision. Like I have a hard time playing it. Like don't waste your money because like I spent the money on it, and I'm not that financially well off. Except this ship. No, I refuse. No, I won't be. I'm not gonna be tsundere for Goro, but I will be tsundere on that ship until my dying breath. Not even tsundere, actually. I just hate it. It does open right, Spice. I vehemently, I disagree. It's like I'm not one to tell people how to spend their money. Like I make a lot of dumb decisions. Just again, if you like this game, if you just like this style of game, like this turn-based combat, like I do, you just want to play a good JRPG, see some improvements to vanilla, and see some cool new stuff, even if it ultimately ends up feeling kind of hollow. You're fine. You don't waste your money. This game, how long did this game take me? This game took me 160 hours. It's actually probably much more than that because remember I went back and did stuff off screen a couple times and fast forwarded through cutscenes, so it's likely even more than that. It's probably closer to 170. Was it worth it for me personally? Absolutely. I got to playing it on stream, seeing all the new stuff that did make me lose my goddamn mind for the first time, seeing all the stuff with Goro. Again, Power Ranger costumes because I'm very basic. It was worth it to me. Absolutely. Like I do not regret spending as much money on this as I did. Genuinely. But just in good faith recommending it to other people. Like I don't know, it's a mixed bag. Yeah, 4 weeks of content from just this one game, yeah. Exactly. Gonna have to go back and watch the Goro stuff, Kiwi. Oh my god. I need to start making a best of series. And just step 1, all of the Goro cutscenes in one video. But yeah, like this was a month worth of content out of one game. You'll get your money's worth. Again, if you just mainly care about the gameplay, which is the best part of this game still, sadly, then yeah, not a waste at all. You're fine. But just what's that one like fucking 5-hour-long video? That's just a dissertation on why this game isn't that great. It's like Persona 5 style over substance or something. Like I haven't watched that video. I don't need to watch that video because I know. I get it. I've known that since I played vanilla. Do I want to watch the Thieves' Den stuff? I don't know. Ugh. Again, like I said, this probably isn't even going up on YouTube. I'm just shooting the shit / getting back into the swing of things at this point. Compile all the Goro stuff for you, Kiwi, just for you. It won't be just for you, Kiwi. Like, I genuinely want to, because that was definitely the highlight. Goro was the highlight of this playthrough. No question. Like, absolutely the MVP of this game. I don't know. Chat, you tell me. Long game was long, extremely. You like hearing criticism of the game? I'm glad, MD. Like I said, I'm sorry to do stuff like this. I know this was basically a waste of time. But like I said, I feel like I needed to vent. I feel like I had more to say, and I wanted to get other opinions on it. So just I'll beat the final boss again without Buffer-kun this time. Why not? These two can be accepted. If it's Ryuji and Yusuke again, I swear to God. Oh, no, this one's not loading. Weird. I don't know. That one's not loading, Spice. Golo, Soro, Goro. Yeah, not loading. Alright, Want to hear my opinion, Spice? Yeah, like I said, I did some final thoughts in the playthrough, but just like I said, since everyone else was so far behind, I had nothing to kind of like remind me, hey, what about this part? Or what about this? Like, it felt very half-assed, and I don't know. I feel like I needed to vent more. I probably still need to vent more. Like, this might end up being another video essay. I don't know. What did Joseph Anderson do? Oh, he did that 100 glitches of Fallout. Jesus Christ. But yeah. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna make a poll real quick, I think. And y'all can tell me what you feel like doing. We can watch Thieves' Den compilations. Because there are still quite a few of those I haven't seen, especially now that once you complete the game, you get ones with the confidants as well. I can start Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh god damn it, I hit enter. No. Or Animal Crossing, basically. I think those are the only ones I thought of. Were there any other ideas of what to do for the remainder of the evening, assuming Buffercoon doesn't come back? This is about the time he's been showing up, so if he's got to come back, it's going to be any minute now. That typing noise is satisfying. Empty. My keyboard is very loud. I know a lot of people do not like loud keyboards. I don't know. I kind of dig it. I still wish I had gotten a mechanical one. My stupid ass forgot it. Typing ASMR. How long I plan on going? Animal Crossing's first day is around a couple hours, unless I just want to dick around. Every night at midnight. That's close to midnight for me. I don't know. Probably not too late. I'm still trying to get my sleep schedule back on track. Like I said, I've been in an angst coma, so that's not helped matters. I may or may not have slept until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon today. Can your cheese be cheddar? Your cheese can be whatever you want it to, Mikey. But yeah, okay. As far as I know, just those 3 options. Alright, Thieves' Den, Final Fantasy, or Animal Crossing. Alrighty. Just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna get too many options. Watch me, my Island Villager. Alright. Let me know for sure. There's the poll. Feel free to repost it if new people file in. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get some more sip. I'll be right back. Alright, what do we got? Alright, let's see. What's happening? Paul. Oh, I guess Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, need to make a Hubert. If you did pick Animal Crossing. Or if you don't pick Animal Crossing. Alright. Okay, I guess we're doing Animal Crossing. 1 second, that means I have to get right back up and actually put the cartridge in. Because my dumbass bought a physical copy. No, I don't mind. Like I said, I bought a physical copy because it was slightly cheaper, and I don't actually mind having to get up to change out games. It's not that bad. I gotta pull out Splatoon. I may or may not have started playing that again solely to pick a side in Splatfest. Team Mayonnaise for life. I'm doing Kamen Rider Beast proud. And also, 1 second, I gotta turn off my my PS4. Seems like a good idea. Also, shout out to Atlas doing a horrible promotion where they're like, oh, you can get free themes. You can get free themes for Persona based on how many palaces you completed or how much you've progressed through the game. Except you can only get it if you're signed up for the PlayStation newsletter. And if you realize this too late and already completed half the game, too fucking bad. Like, oh, okay. Did I see your entire FF7 gang? I did see that, Kiwi. Yeah, you left that in the Discord, I think? Yeah. It was so good. Alright, come on. Yes, I know, I took Splatoon out. That was by design. Thank you. Oh, wait, shit, actually, wait. Ew, mayo? Mayo is delicious! Excuse me. Couldn't I just start a new file? In Persona? No, because it's based on, like, trophy progression. No, I'm just doing that because I want to end the stream, because since this is a new thing, technically, this might end up being, like, its own thing on the YouTubes. So, 1 second, I'm actually going to end the stream real quick. I will literally start right back up. BRB.